Okay, you guys.
Yeah.
So listen, if I live close enough to Johnny that if I start walking over to his house right now, by the time everyone has gone, I can punch him in the face
Go!
in front
Let's
of the
go!
camera.
Let's
Do it.
go!
Go do
For
that
all of you
thing
guys.
right now.
Go.
Bring
And-
it,
I
bitch.
want you to do this. I want you to punch him right
Not
in the
for me, Jared.
face for the film Naked by Mark.
Really? I thought you would have liked this,
What
Jared.
is wrong with
Yeah, I
you,
thought
John?
Fuck this
Jared-
movie.
Christ.
Fuck this movie into the earth.
I hate
Fucking
this movie
Lord,
so
this is-
fucking much.
Wait.
This is
I hated this fucking movie.
Hold on. Stop.
Shut the fuck up, Jim.
Go to the cards now, Scott.
Number one, John, did you see this film before you picked it?
Of course he
I
did.
did not.
Okay. Number two, you ever heard the term overwritten?
Sure.
Okay, this film is overwritten as fuck,
Which is
man.
ironic because Mike Leigh does not write scripts. This is all almost like
It's all
85%
improv, but
improvisation.
It is so indulgent and stupid and insipid and
This movie is
circular
extremely
and just.
I
regarded
was
as
literally
so what.
sitting. I was literally sitting down, and every 5 minutes was yelling at my television, "Shut the fuck up!" Like literally, like every fucking time this guy opens his mouth, I'm just like, "Shut the fuck up!"
The
I
first
know.
thing
I
I-
know.
Shut the
The-
fuck up! I had
the
to
first
stop
thing I wrote
watching
down-
this last night because I was getting legitimately angry.
Yes.
Like I was just like, I can't.
Not
fuck
that,
this
not
movie.
that, not that I
I'm glad
condone.
Chad lives too far away to walk over here. Then.
Oh my!
Not that I
I'll
condone.
drive up. I will drive the fuck up.
I don't condone like American quote unquote beauty standards, but the first thing I wrote was like, this seems like the filmmaker intentionally collected the most unattractive people he possibly could and put all together in one cast.
That's pretty
Someone
good.
who played Lisa is pretty cute.
Oh, the girls are cute. They're not no argument. They're kind of nice.
No, they are not. Nobody
No,
in this fucking
in it-
movie
in
is
it-
good looking.
Wait,
This
in
movie
a
is
normal
probably the best
independent
thing
film
I've seen
milieu,
in
they're
all
actually
years.
kind of all kind of attractive.
I had no problem with you.
Wait. Jim, did you just say this is one of the best films you've seen all year?
Yeah, Jim
Yeah.
loves it.
Oh,
Yeah,
go, Jim!
what
Go,
the
Jim!
fuck?
The
Come
exact
on.
opposite of Tad.
Talk louder!
Every few minutes I said, God damn, he picked a good flick. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Of course,
Contrary.
I
You
like
are
all the
being contrary.
characters.
See, I
love
think
it.
that it's
you
funny.
didn't. Shut the
Who
fuck up.
cares if it's overwritten or even underwritten? I just like it.
Okay, well let's go to that really quick though, because I realized something.
I'm kind of stunned at this point, Jim.
Well, I could see why
This is
you guys would
contrarian
think,
and being
Nazis in
contrarian.
it.
and I have to be
There's
careful
no
now
Nazis,
because
and still Jim liked it.
Uh-huh.
There's
As
absolutely
I-
a Nazi in it. It's the Scottish guy who doesn't say please when he asks for a
Best
cigarette. That
character
guy's
in the
absolutely
movie.
a Nazi.
You know what?
Archie,
But-
Archie is from
This is the only thing I
Trainspotting,
liked.
right?
Yeah,
I
yeah.
don't know. I don't know
Chris,
if
Chris.
John, you ever think about this
It's
because
also
like
one of the prequels. I
Chris,
think.
give me the previous
As-
scene. Give me the previous scene, man. Show that
Yeah,
back
this
again.
one.
Yes, this was, like I said, the ultimate Bechdel test failure. These two girls talking passionately about how much they care about this fucking rapist from Manchester.
yeah.
Yes, but it expands beyond that to
No,
all
it
men.
doesn't, man. There's
It
nothing
does. It
there.
does. It's a great scene because it ends up being like all
It's
men
not
are
a great
like
scene.
this.
Fuck you.
All men are like this. If you're clever, they hate you. If you're stupid, they hate you. It's a
Okay,
good
okay.
thing. This guy is
So hold
only-
on, hold on, hold on, hold on,
The
hold on.
guy
hold on.
behind Chris is in
The guy behind Chris,
movie.
that is the most I'm gonna just say I don't know if it was intentional, but it is the stupidest, funniest performance I've ever seen.
He's the most
I was
repellent-
laughing the
most
entire
repellent
fucking time.
rapist I've
I
seen
think
in
he's
movies.
supposed to be scary, but I just was laughing at his
Oh,
ass.
he's not.
He's in the movie to show you that Johnny isn't the worst person in the world.
Right.
Which is which
No,
is
but this
weak.
guy,
Think
this
about
guy
how
is
weak that
this
sauce
guy,
is,
this
man.
guy is
God.
fired 1,000 times, dude, because this is the most unintentional, funny fucking performance I've ever seen. Not once was I scared of this guy. Not once did I take him seriously. Not once did I think he had anything to say. I was laughing
The only
like almost
good
out
scene
loud.
with him. The only good scene with him is when what's her name pulls a knife on him in the kitchen. Like
You
that's
know
the
his
only-
reaction there. It finally his facade breaks, and it's good, man. It's good.
It's not good. It's not enough payoff. This whole
he's the-
movie.
he's there. to-
I want to go back really quick to what Scott said. Overwritten. Okay, I
it's
realized.
overwritten.
I
my
went
God,
back.
it's overwritten.
No, I went back and I looked at all the Mike Leigh films that I have seen, which is not all of them, but a good handful of them.
I like
Good.
that tweet a lot.
And no, you know what I realized is that everybody in a Mike Leigh film is overacting. Every
Yeah.
single one of them. It's because they're left to their own devices. They're left to improv. He says, this is the nature of the scene. This is where we're going. Go for it. And everyone is like, I'm going to bring every fucking melodramatic bullshit thing that I fucking have.
Yes.
And it's
Yes.
awful. It's
Here's
awful,
Hamlet, and here's
awful,
George
awful.
Bernard
I'll
Shaw.
tell you, I thought Johnny in the first few scenes in this movie was intolerably overacting. And so much so that was like, he is absolutely not interacting with any of the characters on screen. He is doing this for us, the audience.
Yep.
There's
For himself, the
There's a
actor.
balance.
David
For
Goulis
himself,
is doing
the
it for
actor.
himself, the actor.
There's
Yeah.
a balance you have to hit in films where characters have to kind of be at the same level.
Yeah.
But this guy is smarter than everybody else. He's everybody else is stupid compared to him. And
He knows a lot of big words.
you're being forced into liking this rapist asshole.
I hate
God
it.
gave men brains larger than dogs so they wouldn't hump women's legs at cocktail parties. That's literally
Ew,
this scene
God.
from Hackers
I
is
was like,
this
that a
is
scene from
higher.
hackers you have
Yes.
behind you?
Why are you
Absolutely.
bringing up hackers of all things?
Because this
What's
is the
wrong with
only thing
you?
I could think of through the entire movie. He's right.
I was
Like-
wondering why the clothing style was so bad behind Tad. Now I
Oh,
know.
that's good. That's beautiful, man. Okay, there it is.
But I
God
don't
damn
know
it,
if Tad's
this
wrll.
Oh, it's so bad.
This
No,
is.
I'll
This is
tell you
like-
my opinion, because I'm in the same boat with you guys. I had never seen this. I knew it was well regarded.
Stop doing this.
I know,
will.
but, hey, it's a lively episode, ain't it?
This is the
Keep
most
up with
rapes
it.
in a
I'd-
single
I'd
movie
rather
I've ever
watch it through
seen.
a
By the
movie.
way,
It
Oh,
condemns,
absolutely.
it condemns the taste of its age.
is there like 3 or 4 rapes in this movie? I think there
Yes.
is.
Two
Yeah,
visible on-screen fucking
Yeah.
rapes
Yeah.
of the main male characters.
Sheila was going to sit in
Who
on
the
this
female
episode.
Characters fucking forgive.
Yes.
That's
Fuck
the
this shit, man.
problem.
Come on.
Sheila was going to sit in on this episode, and she opted out. But I'll just say, when sitting there watching it with her, she bagged on it the entire time it was playing, and then as the credits rolled, she said, "That was pretty good."
Okay.
What?
That's the end of the
Oh.
episode. Fuck it. We're done.
Hilarious.
Done. That's it.
I think my connection broke a
I'm
little
tipping
bit
the
there. What the
table
hell's
over.
going
Wait, I'm
on?
tipping the table over.
Oh wait, we haven't even started with another reason why I've like this movie is just 1,000 times awful. The fucking score music
Oh
is
my
so
God.
bad.
Oh,
the
come
music,
the
on.
best music of anything.
the music,
Oh.
the
Jim,
music they
what
found in
is
a
wrong
dumpster
with
out
you?
back of where
What
they
the
filmed the
hell?
X-Files.
It's so melodramatic and just
Oh,
awful
God.
and repetitive.
Jim,
And
what's so
It
good
does
about the
not
music?
And does not match the
It's
tone of
just
any
serial
scene.
music. I mean, it's like Robert Wright.
Remember it.
exactly, it's like
Yeah,
it's trying to say.
it's like a Philip Glass score only played on the harp.
No, I
Right?
agree with Tad.
Right.
It's like it doesn't match what's happening. It's trying to be its own character, and
know,
it doesn't
yeah.
match any of the
You're
footage. And
exactly right. You're exactly right. Or Tad's exactly right. And I think it's completely inappropriate to the film in that it underscores every scene as if we're watching a tragedy.
It
You know what I mean?
it literally sounds like something they found in a dumpster out back of where they filmed the X-Files. Like it literally, like it's that level of like shitty 90s TV music. Like if you told me this was made for Channel 4 and was not actually put out in theaters, I'd be like, yeah, of course. Because that's the quality of this entire movie. It's a 90s TV
I'm going to disagree with you on that, Ted. I just think tonally, emotionally, the emotional tone of the music is wrong for this film. In
The
that
whole thing is
it's-
wrong. Everything's wrong.
It's
There's nothing
it's
right about this
underscoring.
whole-
When we're watching what these people are doing, it's like it's not a fucking tragedy. All of this, it's not the killing fields. Nobody's doing this to these people. They're doing it to them fucking selves.
Well,
Yeah.
technically,
All their
Margaret-
misery is self-inflicted.
Technically,
I still
Margaret
think- tragedy.
Technically, Margaret Thatcher's doing it to them.
No, mind
but-
you,
I still think, based on Jeremy's character, that this is supposed to be a comedy, right?
yes, no. The thing is, like, you
It's a
look at
black comedy.
you look at our previous film as a comedy, as a drama and a comedy, it works.
But I was
Proof
thinking
works.
back to how
And
many
this
how
doesn't
many
work as either.
This never works. It never works as a comedy.
It's not a comedy. I mean, it's hilarious at some points. My
Unintentionally, it is.
Although I will tell you
hilarious.
one thing I
I was
love
like
about
this on this movie.
one thing I loved about this film is that we was talking to the security guard guy.
Yeah.
It's into deism a little bit about our existence as
I
a
enjoyed that conversation a little
that
bit.
was
Oh, I thought that was one of the worst conversations because it was just him blathering on about the seven seals and the
he
666.
touched on,
No,
he
the
actually
best
touched on
conversation
some
in this
good
movie-
stuff there.
The best
Hold on.
conversation in this movie is when he's talking
Barcodes.
to
Hold on.
the guy who's putting up the posters, and that guy just kicks his ass.
Because
Because that's
Oh,
what
that's
I wanted
what
to
you
do.
felt like
through
he
the
had it
whole
coming.
fucking
The
movie.
weed poster guy, he knows what to do with this fucking guy, right?
Fucking beat the shit out of him and steal his duffel bag.
Yeah, you got my bag.
Oh my god.
Now I'm
Am
gonna
I
scream
allowed
now.
to yell here?
That's all right with you.
Like,
Also, I like the fact that you made up with the guy, the Scottish guy. Who was his name? The actor?
Ewan Brenner.
Ewan Brenner? Because
Fun.
Get the
He was-
Scottish
he's
kid
smug.
that was
He's smug.
open.
I turned the subtitles on because everything was completely undecipherable.
Oh,
That was
yeah,
all-
fucking bag.
It might be
English.
talking in British
English.
Urdu, man. I couldn't understand what the word was saying. It was crazy.
That is the best scene. I was laughing my ass off. I kind of where the movie won me over. This movie, because it was based on these scenes. I mean, you couldn't tell this. You couldn't describe this plot to anybody.
There's
So
no plot.
my enjoyment of this movie.
What plot?
My enjoyment of this movie was up and down with every scene.
Vagabond bothers people.
This movie sucks. That was a
and
good scene.
Is a
This movie
pseudo intellectual. I don't know. Like
he's the most annoying person at any party you've ever been to.
Johnny. Yeah.
Yes.
He is. Oh my god.
Well, I mean, also that it's
he's
Actually,
10,000
both of
times
them-
worse than Will Oldham in A Ghost Story. I'm just telling you.
Yes.
Yeah, right. He is not that charming. The fact that he has so much success with everyone he meets and every person he meets. Can I get a ride with you? It's like, no, fuck no, get out of my truck. It's like
it's a picaresque about a rapist asshole from Manchester, basically.
Right.
He also looks like dog shit. His fucking hair and his
He looks like
mustache
he looks like he smells really bad.
yeah.
yeah.
Also,
This
Steelers
whole
said
movie,
that
this
too.
whole movie looks like it smells really bad. It's just,
true.
it's not.
You know the scene of this movie? I knew when he was walking down the street on one foot that was the end of this movie. I was like, oh, this is the last shot. I could tell because the harp started playing again.
Oh, thank Christ!
Oh, actually, spoiler.
And I
alert.
said the sequel is him going back to Manchester and dying of lung cancer because he never stopped coughing through this
Also,
whole
this
alert.
movie is
What do
too
you think
fucking long.
Stop it.
Yeah.
What,
Stop it.
What do you think?
You stop it.
What do you think the end of the film meant?
Fuck you.
It's pretentious bullshit.
I'm with
This is Mike Lee
I'm
like
with Jared
masturbating on
this,
us,
but
dude.
then what do you think? Were there some meaning?
Nothing. None of this means anything.
Nothing. No, it's a slice of life.
Oh, okay, so it's just a picaresque, basically.
And I need to be
Nice.
careful. Like, it's hard to be a filmmaker and like go and publicly bash on films. So I'm so sorry when I bash on films, but I just have to bash on this film. I just didn't like it.
Send Mike Lee some flowers.
Unwatchable.
Mike Lee-
Unwatchable garbage.
Yeah,
Mike
well,
Lee though,
I
Mike Lee
kind of
though.
ended up- I'm gonna give this a thumbs up when this is all over. I kind of
am so
enjoyed it.
surprised the British.
Fuck you.
But like not
Fuck
that
you,
long
Jim.
ago, not that long ago, I re
Fuck you, Ted.
Bucky.
Somebody needs to tell you this at some point.
That
Take
this
it,
movie's
Jim. Take it,
terrible.
Jim.
wrong.
We'll go all the
You're
way,
usually
man.
wrong.
Come on,
Come on, Jim. Bring
All
it.
right, Jim's
Oh,
corner.
yeah,
Jim's
no,
corner.
yeah.
Everyone hates this movie except for you and John, so that says something.
Yeah, it does. It does say something.
Why are they all wrong, Jim?
Yeah, you know, Jared, you love something like funny games, which I found to be pretentious.
I'd rather watch Funny Games 4
And
times than watch this
overwritten.
movie again.
and
Oh.
just bullshit.
Funny
For
Games
this
has good
movie-
fucking acting and good fucking writing.
I don't think either of those things are true, and I'd still rather watch it than this.
I don't know.
Oh my god.
Funny Games has visual style.
That's true.
Just
This movie has visual style. There's some beautiful shots in this movie.
Oh my god.
Name one.
Yeah,
This is-
I disagree.
This is the
Name
best
one.
episode ever. Come on.
Actually, the shot where he gets beat up in the alley by all
Sorry,
those
you're
kids
who
is
hates
a
the most.
Oh my god.
That's not a terrible shot. You're
That's not
but
a terrible
the
shot.
but
Oh,
okay,
Jesus
like
Christ.
composition aside though, the lighting, no, it's dull, it's drab, it's not a good looking
It's
picture.
all
What
it's
is
all
this
high.
movie?
It's
The
all,
movie is drabness personified. I've seen 4 Mike Lee movies, right?
Yeah.
And 2 of them, he has a tendency to wallow in misery.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know?
he does.
It's fine if it's
basically.
interesting. It's
Yeah,
just misery
it's-
isn't interesting.
It's fine
This
if it's
movie
interesting.
is guilty of that.
It's
Vera
not.
Drake pissed me off because it was just like, not only is she, performing back alley abortions, it's like post-war Britain, it's bleak as fuck. Then he populates it with all these half-wit characters that are just horrible. It's
Yeah.
relentlessly miserable for no other reason
Like all
except
the
for these.
extras who got rejected.
Let me
from
ask you a
Gad.
question.
Yes.
Why did-
Rejected from what, Jim?
They were all rejects from Dad's Army, which was a sitcom in the 60s.
Oh, okay. I don't know it, but
Yeah,
I believe you.
the other thing is I watched so much.
But then he did Secrets and Lies, and he did the other one I picked,
Happy Go Lucky.
Oh
So-
my God, Happy Go
You
Lucky.
might leave, you know?
Why'd you bring that back up again? What's wrong with you?
Happy Go Lucky's a good film, man.
No, it's
Sweet and Secrets
not.
of Life is great.
But here's the thing.
Oh my God.
So I thought about that too, because I thought about Happy Go Lucky again, and go back and watch it, which I guess we did. Was that one of our picks?
Yes, that was one of
Yeah, I picked it.
Okay, so when I saw I think saw it in the theater when it came out, and I was like, oh, that was really good.
Oh, he's locked up.
And then when we went back and watched it, then after I saw this, I thought again, overacting really badly as well. Holy
shit.
fucking
Think so?
shit!
And-
That's the fucking thing. He's
Happy
a
Go
theater
Lucky,
guy.
I didn't think about that.
Yep,
He's a theater
big
guy.
time.
He
Big
had
time.
he had in this film bring in like Hamlet and Richard III, all this crazy shit going in there.
The thing is like when you watch a Mike Leigh film, including this one, I've seen almost every actor in this movie in other things and
Yes.
better.
They're better in.
Yeah.
they're better in exactly.
Also,
You're not bad
the
actor. Okay.
gal that worked in the cafe that he went back and had a shower at her place.
Yeah,
Oh my God.
She's from
lots of stuff.
yeah, she's from lots of stuff.
Let me ask you a question then. Why was this film so treasured by the BFI and the British Film Institute? And all these
Also,
other-
David,
highly regarded.
Why'd they
I
love
don't-
it so much and give it so many awards? Why?
I don't know how you say his last name.
Chris?
Thulis.
Chris has his hand up.
Chris?
I just think, thank you. I did read a lot of the reviews, and yes, this movie is extremely high regarded by particularly the British film press.
It is.
And I think maybe it's one of those you
And
kind
Roger
of
Ebert.
have to be from,
Yeah.
like maybe you needed to be there, living there. At the
Yes.
time.
You need to be from Manchester.
That's the feeling I got. You
There
had to
may
be there.
subtext going on here about the byproduct of Thatcherism.
It's
that I
absolutely this whole movie's
completely-
about Thatcherism, but I don't need you to tell me the world sucks. I know that already.
Well, that- I mean-
Well, he won Best Actor at Cannes for this.
I know, right?
I actually don't.
This film
I
is
think-
very,
I
very
think
well regarded. That's the
acting is
thing.
not-
To me, it made me think about, like how much are you reacting to your surroundings and how much are you like just being an asshole and not seeing other people as human beings.
Yes, completely.
I read a couple of
How
good.
Failure of
valuable
empathy.
is the
Everyone's
character?
suffering from a failure of empathy. They're all in a shitty lot. It's
Mike Leigh just.
I know
turns
it's
out
kind of weird to.
He's a misogynist bullshit artist, basically. That's all I got out of
Yeah,
it.
we haven't even talked about how horrible the female characters
Oh,
are.
this
in
is
Oh
the
this.
most.
my
This
God.
is
I
this is
don't
the
know
most
that,
misogynistic
I
movie
think-
we've ever watched.
Yeah, that's where I.
It is. Thank you, Tad.
By
It is the
far.
most misogynistic
By
film,
far.
misogynistic film I've ever seen on this particular podcast. Ever.
he
It's-
treats those characters treat women the way they treat everybody else, except that they're
This
sex.
is about two.
Except they rape them.
This is a film about two rapists, basically.
Yeah.
I can't actually defend
Not
this film for
basically.
it.
No, it's just a film about two rapists.
Thank you. I can't
That's
forgive
it.
this film or support
I-
it in any way.
I
basically.
normally wouldn't do this, but I came across two reviews on IMDb that I just wanted to read a couple of sentences from because it resonated with me. If that's okay.
Go for it.
Yeah,
dude.
go for it.
One person gave it 1 star, and they said, and I kind of resonated with this. They said, first, I'd like to mention that some of my favorite films are, have to do with human misery. Antonioni's Eclipse, Bergman's Persona and the Silence, Polanski's Repulsion,
Oh my
and
God,
some.
that's a great
And
film.
then he goes on. This is where he really touched me. He goes on to say, and some are morbid and more difficult for many other people to handle, like Almodovar's Matador, McNaughton's Henry, Portrait of a Serial Killer, Haneke's Funny Games, Noé's Irreversible. These are
Did
all
you
movies that
write
I
this?
love.
They're all movies you
I know. I was like, did I write
You
this?
wrote this.
And then it says,
found it on the
Finish
internet.
finish it, Jared.
but then it says, I know what art is when I'm looking at it, and I'm not afraid of sick characters or unsavory subjects. But Naked is pretentious and meaningless as a film. It has it's an excuse for a lot of neurotic actors to overact, ding, 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 very subconsciously,
Oh, there it
and to
is.
chew up the scenery in attempts to impress us with how gritty and down and dirty they are, and able and willing to become while practicing their craft.
If you're gonna show me a world that
Send
sucks,
me that clip, okay? Send me that thing.
You gotta-
if you're gonna
That
show me
person
a world,
credit.
if you're gonna show me a world that sucks, like make it interesting. Like this isn't interesting either. Like it's just a shitty guy doing shitty things, and then another shitty guy doing other shitty things. Like it's just who
And
the
he's
fuck
just
cares?
so annoying. He's
Oh
so
my God.
annoying.
And these
Again,
and
I've
these
never been more excited when a main character got the shit kicked out of him than both times it happens in this movie. Like I was just like, just
And
keep fucking doing it. Just don't. And like when the
the
nurse
women
comes
who have
home
to
and
deal
starts
with it,
treating
and-
him, I'm like, let him die in that bed.
Yeah.
It's better. We're all
Yeah.
better off if he's just dies.
And
in
the
that bed.
female character is actually trying to justify all this bullshit that happened to them. It's just awful.
And they're all in love with him except for like the
Oh
flatmate
my
that comes
God,
home.
that's the worst. That Bechdel moment that was behind Chris at that point, that was like the worst thing I've ever seen in a film ever.
Well,
It's
like
like,
immediately that first
oh
girl
my
who doesn't
God,
open her
it's like,
mouth is like,
oh
I
my
love
God.
you, Johnny. But I
And-
love you,
and-
Johnny.
I
I
know,
love you,
and we-
Johnny.
oh my God.
I love you, Johnny. I love you, Johnny.
Okay, I'm gonna kiss
Let's
this other
Let's
girl.
stop
I'm gonna
right
kiss
now.
this other girl
Okay.
to make you sad, and then I'm gonna kiss you too, and then I'm gonna leave. Like
Yeah,
That
yeah.
scene, the scene where he kisses both of them,
Yeah.
felt, and we're doing improv, man.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
25 pages. This script was 25 pages.
Let's stop and do thumbs right now because we're done talking about this bullshit. Sorry, man. I don't know. Watch your films next time, dude.
Hard down.
No, I think it's cool. I think it's cool.